And so today's journey begins on this cool February morning. We're headed back up to Calhoun to get some better shots of the rock garden. Shoot a movie scene for a upcoming movie. Capture some B-roll. As always, stop at Buc-ee's. Then we might head over to Rome. Still undecided on that. Thinking about doing that though. Stay tuned. Much ahead. Also, I previously was thinking of a name for this guy, like Big the Woot. I think it'd be more fitting if we just call him Big the Woo. So yeah, Big the Woo is his name. Rest in peace, Adam. And so we have arrived at Buc-ee's. Welcome everyone, John Official here. I'm inviting you to join me on this journey. Ooh, this looks like a nice cooler. Look at that. Only $180 for that. Let's go on in. Okay, once again I'm loading up on junk foods, but it's okay. You gotta do that. You gotta do that when you come to Buc-ee's. Get a bunch of junk foods. Look at all the candy. Both sides. Every single time you come to Buc-ee's, you gotta get one very important thing. And that's the sweet tea that's over there. Hang on. Over there. That's better. And here we go. This stuff here is some of the best tea you can get your hands on. So stock up on that. I'm probably just gonna grab 4. Strawberry sweet tea, yummy. Alright, there's some of the breakfast items. I might go with the bacon, egg, and cheese croissant. Yep. Alright, let's try this croissant out. Pretty good croissant. And then let's try this apple pie pastry thing. Look at that. Oh my God. That is good. Let me finish eating this and we'll get on to the next destination. So we came over here to Rome, Georgia. The rock garden is not open at the time. So there's a structure out here near the city buildings. I just like buildings like this with the columns. The main reason why I came out here, I'll show you shortly. It's the Carnegie building. But a very interesting item is out here, which, like I said, I'll show you shortly. There's a memorial for all the world wars. I don't want to walk all the way through the grass, but it's a memorial. And then Robert Beatty, master surgeon and illusions pioneer in medicine. We're coming up to the thing I wanted to show y'all. And this thing I'm about to show y'all is very, very weird and interesting. Are you ready for this? Look at how weird this thing is. So, I don't know how to pronounce this. Is it Capitolini wolf or Capitoline wolf? Let me know down in the comments the proper abbreviation. Pronunciation, rather. Are those petunias? And also out here they have, let me get a better angle at this. There we go. They have a plaque dedicated to the Olympic spirit shown by the citizens of Rome toward the 100th anniversary games of Olympic torch was presented here on July 16th, 1996. And you can see the wolf right there in the image as well. And they have several different plaques out here as well. Different sponsors. What's all this over here? I don't know if y'all could see that because of the shadow, but it has to do with stuff that went on in 1939 and 1942. Nice little park benches, some more stuff for World War I related stuff and World War II. Admiral John Henry Towers, father of naval aviation, 1955. They also have different plaques on the ground in this interesting formation. Check out these monuments here in Rome. Pretty cool. Over here behind the City Hall is the Rome Floyd County Firefighters Memorial Plaza. These benches have memorials to different firefighters. Pause the screen if you want to read that. Or that. Here's a list of all the Rome Fire Department chiefs. I don't know if y'all can see it, but right there, that's pretty cool. Like one of those old antique bicycle things. This bicycle things. Look at this nice old church. I just love the architect like that. That's pretty nice. They have these type of structures all around Rome, apparently. All sorts of monuments. Coca-Cola Company. Different police officers that have passed away. It's a nice little path going over the river down there. It'll be a fun little thing to do one of these days. And this is where you get onto the walking path at. Right here. Go down these steps and go down that way. Go under the bridge. And there's also a leaf blower going on in the background. That's pretty cool. Look at that beautiful bridge. And it's pretty cool. Nice little walking bridge. Takes you over to the other side of that town, across that river. Here's a statue of Ellen Wilson, former First Lady of the United States. She's from this area. I don't know if you can see, but right up there, the Coca-Cola mural. There's a little cemetery up on that mountain over there. It looks pretty cool. So we stopped at this bakery called Honeymoon Bakery. Look at the size of this thing. Can't put my whole mouth around this thing. It is good. Really good. Alright, good news. We came back and the rock garden has opened. So yeah, we're back out here. I'm shooting in the proper way now. Because that last video I did out here, I had the screen flipped the other way and I didn't realize until after the fact. It is much, much warmer out here today as it was when I was last out here. Just doing a quick walkthrough, nothing too special. Yep. I was gonna shoot some B-roll, but there's like too many people out here to bring out the big camera, so I had to figure out what else to do with that. I could probably get some B-roll with a small camera though. The water is no longer frozen. Last time we were here, this was all frozen. All right, let's check the trail out this time. Alright, let's head on down this trail. See where it goes. So, yeah, I was going to get some B-roll, but there's way too many people out here. Way too noisy. So I'm going to use what I can from this camera for now. I'm going to have to find another time to get additional B-roll because too many people talking when it's not going to be beneficial for the type of movie that's being made. So I have to plan to come a different time. That's why we tried to come here earlier this morning, but they didn't open it up for some reason. We missed that opportunity. If we would have stuck around, maybe they would have let us in and we would have been able to get the stuff shot that I needed to get shot, but it is what it is. Yeah, this is a pretty decent trail. It just keeps kind of going up this hill. It's actually pretty warm now. It started out in the 40s this morning, but now it's approaching 70. Now, down here in Georgia, best time to do hiking trails is like right now. Because once you get into late summer, early fall, oh, this is nice. Once you get into late summer and early fall, that's when we have to deal with Juros. And Juros will just cover these trails with their horrible webs. And if you've seen a Juro, you don't want to go near them because they're hideously large. Yeah, this is a really nice trail, though. Nice little incline. So those of you who are in Georgia, what are some of your favorite things that you like to do? It's only going to get steeper from here. Oh Lord. That's a steep hill. We still haven't made it to the top. My legs hurt. I want to go back. Cracker. Harry! I've reached the top! And now we make our way back down the hill. I mean, this is a nice little hike. Might be a little bit better once the trees start turning green again, because it is still February. Oh, going down's much easier. Oh look, a branch snap, making it a little bit more complicated to get through if you can't manage to finagle your way through this. But I think we'll be all right. Yeah, I don't have to duck too much. Yep, made it. I think we're getting pretty close to the bottom. I hear the creek again. Big steps from the branches and everything. Oh, this is nice. Nice little waterfall area. Looks like it comes down up over there as well. It continues on that way. All right, I just found a nice quiet area to do a little bit of acting. Not exactly what I wanted, but something. But yeah, that part won't be in the video because I don't want to give out that information right now because the movie's not even made yet, so we're still in the early stages. But yeah, it's nice and peaceful back here now. Oh, cool. This looks like fun. All right, let's cross this thing. Very tight squeeze to get through there. All right, here we go. I don't like this. This is almost too scary to cross. Some carvings on this trees. Some more over there. I could be wrong, but there used to be a bridge here. By the look of those things there, they look like a bridge structure of some sort. So that may have been where the trail used to come across that before they built that bridge over there. I could be wrong. And now we come to the end of the trail. Headed back towards the rock garden. Thanks for clicking on my channel. If this was your first time, please go ahead and subscribe. And hit that like button, turn on the bell. If you've been here before and haven't subscribed yet, hit that button down there. Go ahead, do that. Help me out, help me reach my first goal of 100 subscribers. Much appreciated. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Goodbye. By the way, there's two Johns. One right there, one right there. You rock.